to Apex Investor, the channel where we make the stock market simple. This is the update for Tuesday, October the 12th. You'll notice the time is actually a different day, but this is the update for yesterday, essentially. As we can see right straight away, the big loser was HYLN, negative 33%. Big winner, NTRBW, at a 90% gain. Costs, one of the meme stocks from January, is also up 24.9%. Looking at stocks now, Bitcoin, not a stock, but we look at Bitcoin every day. It is at 54,000 US dollars. Traded at 175 today, and AMC at just over $36. The trending stocks didn't really move too much above or below 10% besides costs. IronNet was down to 11.57, was trading between 11.48 to 12.15. So it seems the support is getting lower and lower. It might be $11 as the true support level. 52-week range, we can see 9.36. It could go back down to 9.36. It's very possible. It's too bad I did buy that a little bit higher, but I have full confidence it will go back up to $20. The volume was 1.5 million, below average. And we'll look next at metamaterials. Also was down today, was trading between 5.13 to 5.41, so remaining above the $5 level, floating up there, staying afloat, I should say, and the volume was 5.4 million, just above about a fourth, just over a fourth the average. And next we're going to look at Hostess brands, or Twinkie, as the ticker symbol is TWNK. This was making some waves the other day on Wall Street Bets. We'll take a look and see how this has moved since then. I didn't buy any. I was thinking of it. It was a good DD that was presented. I was trading between 1787 to 1867. Volume was above average, almost triple. So it seems that the Wall Street Bets post did have an effect in regards to volume, but not in regards to price. What I speculated, what I hypothesized came true. That the attention on Wall Street Bets also brought the attention of the hedge funds to increase their short positions. So we can see that it went from a high of 1875 and is shorted down to 1799 and 1787. So this is being shorted now. I gave my levels of support in yesterday's video, so I'm not going to repeat what I said, but I'm going to be tracking this and waiting for this to drop to my support levels. Next is HYLN. I want to talk about HYLN because actually I'll look at this later. Let me get to Clover first. I don't want to be all over the place. So Clover was down a little bit, was trading between 780 to 822. And the volume was below average. We just stick to below average or above average. The MMTLP continues a hot streak. It hasn't seen one day of negative. It's been in the plus ever since it was made public. I haven't seen a negative day for this. And had 2.7 million volume, and the day's range was 180 to 235. So it seems to be being day traded pretty on the daily. It's being day traded. Yeah, day trading means you're trading daily. Okay, I'm gonna look at HYLN because I was pointing out this is a really good play. It hit an all-time low at 675, and even today 676. It opened at that, but it recovered to 701, closed at 701. Let me just reload that. So it finished on the high of the day, and the volume was above average. This is a very good play. This is pretty much the Apex Investor Expert entry level. So it is at $7. This is the threshold where I would buy it. I should have bought it a little bit lower at 676, but I want to point this out for those of you who want a really good play to make a lot of profit. HYLN could be your ticket. Along the same vein as HYLN is RIDE, or Lordstown Motors Corp. They are also a EV company, and they were at their 52-week low at 476 just yesterday, and they rebounded. So you can see that really was support. And the volume was below average, but you can see the jump up just today. And it did trade. Okay, where's the last? I'm not finding this chart. Okay, 476, it just jumped up to $5. So you can expect this to go up to wherever it was before. Yeah, at least $7, possibly as high as 12. And resistance is looking like between 12 to as much as 20, maybe even 30. So it depends on how successful they can be and what the demand will be for EV vehicles, electric vehicles, especially with the rising prices of oil and gas. Before I want to mention regarding RIDE, what are the entry points we're looking for here? As you can see in the 5-year chart, this is the entry point right now. Anywhere between $4 to $5 is your Apex Investor Expert entry point. Between 5 to 7 is hard mode. 7 to 7 to 10 maybe would be your normal mode, and then it just kind of goes up from there. So 10. I think I just stopped there. 10 to whatever this number is, 10 to 13 would be your easy mode. But as you can see, we're really down below support. So this is a good buy, great buy, and I approve this trade. Okay, gonna move on to Twitter. Metamaterial subreddit. First post reads, "Is this only me or anyone else also feels enough of MMTLP?" I think they mean, has anyone had enough? Not feels enough. Let's focus back to metamaterials. I mean, for real, all of us shifted our focus to MMTLP. I guess that's what they wanted. I don't know who they are, but anyway, from now on, I'm not going to think about MMTPL. Okay, this guy needs to spell check. I'm not going to buy or risk. I'm not going to buy or sell to risk a few bucks. It is what it, oh my goodness, this isn't even worth reading. Okay, so I'm getting the sentiment across the board that people are getting sick of MMTLP. I don't know if they're actual people or shills, but in all honesty, you do what you want to do. If you want to buy MMTLP, that's your choice. If you don't, that's your choice. Personally, I already have MMTLP because I received it with my shares when I bought it before the merger. I hope to pick up some MMTLP if it drops to $1, but otherwise, yeah, I'm just going to focus on the stocks for now. Fidelity has closed both buying and selling of MMTLP. So speaking of not talking about MMTLP anymore, we have a post talking about how you can't buy or sell it anymore. according to this poster. He asked why. He informed it was due to pending legal action from the company. I asked him if that meant the shares I bought were bogus. He informed me that it was a good question, but he didn't have an answer to that. I explained I lost a lot of money holding through the merger. And that's really, not really because of the company. It's because when you buy too high, and that's what I did as well. So I did lose a bit of money, but I haven't lost. Unless you sell, you haven't lost. When I found out certain brokers had them for sale, I hope people need to do grammatical corrections. I opened an account with Fidelity to buy some. I asked if I should close out my position since there was a question with the validity of the security. He then informed me Fidelity had closed the buying or selling pending legal action. I just thought I'd pass on the intel I gathered. Representative was kind, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so thank you for that update. I am talking more quietly than I usually do because it's really late over here. And I don't want to wake up people and don't want to be too noisy. Anyway, next post regarding the new OCC memo just posted concerning MMTLP will no longer be subject to broker-to-broker settlement. MMTLP will now settle through the NSCC, not the OCC. So this is posted yesterday regarding MMTLP. Okay. Effective October 8th. It was subject to broker-to-broker settlement that was done OTC. The options were adjusted on June 23rd and again on June 28th. The deliverable became MMAT common shares and Torchlight Energy Resources preferred shares. The preferred shares were subject to delayed settlement due to their unknown trading status. On October 6th, the Series A preferred shares began trading on an OTC market under the name MMTLP. So I don't understand what's happening here. They're now eligible for settlement at the NSCC. As a result, all exercise and assignment activity for MMTLP options will no longer be subject to broker-to-broker settlement. So it seems that might be over for now. I'm not sure. For 2 days, retail investors have had the opportunity to purchase MMTLP. How will the switch from OCC to NSCC settlement impact MMTLP? Thank you for contacting us. Now that the NSCC is accepting shares of MMTLP for settlement, the process will no longer be broker to broker, but will settle via standard processes. However, it should have no impact on the price of MMTLP, only in the facilitation of the exercise assignment process. So can we still buy and sell it on the OTC? I think that's the concern a lot of people are having. Options, okay, it only has to do with options, not buying them as is. Okay, so we'll see what happens with this. But again, I think it is, I agree that we should focus more on MMAT, the actual stock itself. Do your part if you can. If you can afford to buy some MMTLP, it's up to you, whatever you want to do regarding that. The OCC, Options Clearing Corporation. So a lot of people are getting worked up about the OCC memos and the changes in settlement. OCC memos deal with option contract delivery. It's in their name. For this sub, if you're not discussing MMAT1 option contracts, then there's no need to worry about the latest OCC memos. The settlement has nothing to do with the OTC market. and trading MMTLP shares. The memos have adjusted the contract delivery from Torchlight preferred shares to Metamaterials. Just going to upvote that. The recent one just means they are settled through the NSCC. This isn't a commentary on whether they are scam shares or legitimate, rather just understand the purpose of the OCC. So yeah, that does help. So that's all for today. It's not a big update. I don't even know what to call this update. I'll just call it daily update. Really wasn't much to update regarding. It's pretty much just daily tracking of the usual suspects. So thank you for your support. I appreciate it very much. Please like if you like content like such as I'm producing here on this channel, and especially on the particular video you like. If you like it, I will get the message that you want more videos like whichever, whether it's the quarterly earnings report or whether it's things like the stock portfolio or stock profile, where I go into AMC a little deeper there and discuss the technical analysis more in depth and the various levels that are the entry points and the exit points. So that's it for today. Hope to do another video for you later after the market closes. So just God be with you all. God bless you, and God bless your investments.